welcome to the Disney News Show. Here's your host, CruellasFurCoat.
Yes, this is the Disney News Show. I am Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat, and this is episode 64 for Sunday, 27th of January 2013. I hope you've all had a fantastic week. This week we have got quite a lot of good news for you guys this week, especially from Walt Disney World, a bit of stuff from Disney parks, and some Disney movies news as well. Some pretty interesting stuff there, especially about Star Wars as well, so stick around to the end if you are interested in the movies news. But before we get started here, I've got a couple of things I want to show you. Actually, just a couple of pins that I picked up this week, or that I ordered from Disney Store UK. First pin is this new Wreck-It Ralph pin. This is a limited edition from Disney Store UK, and it is limited edition 400, I believe. Yeah, LE 400. It's great, really nice. So looking forward to Wreck-It Ralph coming out. I know they've been doing previews and stuff here in the UK over the past couple of weeks. I've not had a chance to get to one of them. Coming out on the 8th of February here in the UK. Very, very exciting stuff, and so looking forward to that. So yeah, just 2 weeks away. Is it 2 weeks away now? We'll be going to see Wreck-It Ralph, so very excited. Got the new pin. Great stuff. Next one is this Monsters Inc. pin there with Mike and Roz. Very nice again. This one LE 300, I believe. Great stuff there. And this one was kind of released to celebrate the re-release in 3D of Monsters Inc., which I still haven't seen. Not got a chance this week, but there we go. Very nice pin. If you can, is that going to focus possibly? There we go. Wait, you get the gist of that. Very nice. So these are still available for purchase as of now on disneystore.co.uk. Go and check them out if you're interested. Great stuff there. So yeah, just a couple of things to show you, not anything else I picked up this week. They actually came in this massive big box from Disney Store, and I was like, what have they put in there? Have they included something else for me maybe? Have they got an order wrong or something? But yes, it was this massive big box. I should have could have got it to show you, but it was filled full of that big bubble stuff, and they've put 2 pins just at the bottom of this massive box, which was a bit funny really, when they normally they have other packets to put them in, but just envelopes. But there we go. So 2 new pins this week from Disney Store. But apart from that, that is all I've got to say right now. Let's get straight onto the news, starting with the parks news this week. And now it may still feel as though we have just begun 2013, but as part of limited time magic, the Disney Parks blog is giving us the chance to choose the official 2014 logo for Disney Parks. And there are actually 3 designs to choose from, including a castle design, kind of a retro kind of multicolour design, a design incorporating the classic costumes from the Fab Five, and another with a selection of park attraction logos. And now you can actually vote for your favourite on the Disney Parks blog for this week only. It'll be until January 31st, sorry. Yes, we've got just for this week, and you can click on the link down in the description box below to take a look at them. Go and check them out. Personally, number 1 is my favourite, and that's the one with the castle. I don't really like the idea of either 2 or 3. I think if it has to be 1, I like the first one, the one with the castle. It just says 2014 at the bottom, and then that is that. The other 2, I think the reason I don't like them is because they say 20 as in the word 20 and then 14 as the number 14. I don't really like that. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Which one are you going to vote for? I voted for number 1 is my favourite, and so there we go. Yeah, so go and click link down below, go and vote for your favourite logo for 2014. Next up, the Walt Disney World Mums panel for 2013 has been renamed this week as the Disney Parks Mums panel, and it has been expanded, so it now includes the wider world of Disney parks rather than just Walt Disney World. Of course, it still incorporates all the great stuff that we've had included about Walt Disney World over the past few years that Disney Mums panel has been around. But also announced is that for the first time this year, there are 2 new team sports mums who will be helping with questions based on the ESPN Wide World of Sports, which obviously is at Walt Disney World. And so there we go, some more specialist stuff. I think the Disney Mums panel is great. especially for obviously for parents who need advice or have got questions about Walt Disney World, or now about the whole of the Disney parks around the world. So I'm sure that is fantastic news for anyone who does use it, or anyone who just wants to use it. Go and check them out. Go and check out Disney Mum's panel. Fantastic. I know there's people from the UK who get involved, and it's just wonderful. So really great stuff there. So yeah, Walt Disney World Mum's panel has been renamed as Disney Parks Mum's panel from this week. Next up at Disney Parks, this week saw the complete rollout of the Mickey Check feature on all Walt Disney World and Disneyland restaurants' menus. And now any items which are considered healthy and meet Disney nutrition guidelines will now have the Mickey Check. Now this is for kids meals, so kids menu meals, something healthy, it meets these guidelines that Disney has done. They have this Mickey Check symbol next to them. And this is at all quick service and table service restaurants at all the parks and resorts at both Walt Disney World and Disneyland. So this was kind of trial run, or kind of, it was first seen at the Be Our Guest restaurant in New Fantasyland when that opened in December, or well, whenever it opened last year. And that was kind of the first time we saw it, but now, yeah, all the parks in Walt Disney World and Disneyland have this Mickey Check symbol, so great news for anyone who is heading to Walt Disney World wanting to keep their kids eating healthy stuff. Just go and look out for this Mickey Check symbol, and it looks to be awesome. So that is all the news we have this week from Disney Parks. Okay, so we're now heading over to Walt Disney World for the Walt Disney World specific news, and last week's limited time magic event at Magic Kingdom was Long Lost Friends Week, with a number of rarely seen characters out and about for meet and greet opportunities in Town Square. And in total there were 15 characters from 5 different kind of categories in 5 different locations available to meet kind of throughout each day of last week. Now there were, as I said, 5 categories. First one being Robin Hood, and Robin Hood characters from that movie. There was Robin Hood, there was Friar Tuck, Sheriff of Nottingham and Prince John. So that was the first category. Next was DuckTales with Scrooge McDuck and Ludwig von Drake. We then had the Three Little Pigs with obviously the 3 Little Pigs and also the Big Bad Wolf. From kind of Disney classic shorts, we had Horace Horsecollar and Clarabelle Cow. And finally, from Pinocchio, we had Pinocchio, Geppetto and Jiminy Cricket. Now, on the whole, I think this looked like a fantastic event. And I think they got out some fantastic characters there. Really, some people that, some characters that people really wanted to see. To be honest, I didn't think that Pinocchio and the Pinocchio characters really have got the status of long-lost characters. It was only last year that we could meet Pinocchio in Town Square every day, and Jiminy Cricket was available at Rafiki's Planet Watch in Animal Kingdom. So they've not really been that lost for that long, if you know what I mean. It would have been nice maybe to see people, if we were going to go for Pinocchio, to see Gideon, Jay Williams, Foulfellow, Stromboli, maybe those kind of characters that do not make regular appearances in the parks. But apart from that, I was really pleased to see these characters out and about. And actually none of the characters did sign autographs in order to kind of save time, which I do kind of, I do understand that, even though I'm a big fan of autographs. I do understand that Disney needed to kind of keep waits down to a minimum, and as there were so many characters at the different locations, it would have been hard if they were all signing autographs as well. And so instead, everyone was handed a card with the signatures printed on. So if you went to see the 3 Little Pigs, you got a card with each of the 3 pigs' signature and the Big Bad Wolf on this card. So it was really good from what I've seen, and definitely a worthwhile limited time magic thing. I know I've spoken about how I don't think limited time magic is as good as people were expecting it to be, but this for me was something that would have been worth going to, and definitely good job to Disney there. So I don't know if they'll do this again in the year, but who knows. Limited time magic is continuing, so who knows what is going to be coming up. But there we go. So Long Lost Friends Week happened last week at the Magic Kingdom. Okay, next up at Walt Disney World, Disney has released information this week about another interactive adventure game coming to Walt Disney World, this time in Magic Kingdom's Adventureland. And the game will be called A Pirate's Adventure Treasure of the Seven Seas, and here is actually the official description from Disney. They say that guests will use a pirate map and a magic talisman to help them complete 5 different pirate raids throughout Adventureland. And now the goal is to help locate different treasures of the Seven Seas and fight off pirates' enemies like the Royal Navy and Captain Barbossa, among others. And if guests help Captain Jack to succeed in all the missions, they'll be welcomed as part of his new crew. If not, they'll face the wrath of the cruel sea alone. So this does sound very interesting, and we had kind of seen over the past few months these cannons and new kind of props being added to Adventureland, and now we know what they are for. It seems like they're integrating a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean, obviously the movies, and I guess part of the attraction as well into this game. And I'm always a fan of these interactive games, these adventure kind of things that Disney are doing at the moment. I mean, last week we just had more news about the Wilderness Explorer thing coming to Animal Kingdom. We've got Agent P's World Showcase Adventure at Epcot. We've also got Source of the Magic Kingdom, which is happening at Magic Kingdom. So it's interesting to see that there's a brand new thing. Very well, sounds like it might be quite similar to Source of the Magic Kingdom in terms of different locations around Adventureland, and of course Adventureland does play a big part in Sorcerers, so it'll be interesting to see how the two get along. But yeah, great news. I'm looking forward to finding new information about that. And now, we have not been given an official date, but the experience will debut this spring, so anytime between now and June we could be seeing this this taking shape in Adventureland. So yeah, stay tuned and I'll bring you all the latest news about that as it happens. Okay, next up, new information has been released this week regarding the upcoming Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot, and more specifically about the HGTV stars who will be appearing at the festival. And now, each weekend of its run, it's actually 11 weeks, the Flower and Garden Festival this year, there will be a different TV personality from either HGTV or DIY Network, from a show from either of them. And a full list can actually be found on the Disney Parks blog website, with a link down to that in the description box below, so don't go and click on that if you're interested in who is going to be appearing. And the festival does run from March the 6th to May the 19th this year, so yeah, definitely go and check it out. If you're heading there, then you're very lucky. The Flower Garden Festival always looks incredible, and so yeah, and it is great that, I think is it Friday, Saturday and Sunday they have these stars out at the festival centre, so it looks to be awesome stuff. So yeah, as I said, there's a full list every weekend. There's a different person, so go and check out the link below if you're interested in that. So yeah, there we go. More information about the Flower and Garden Festival. Okay, so next up at Walt Disney World this week, a music video has been created by DJ Steve Porter, incorporating a mashup of videos of Walt Disney World guests sharing their memories and favourite aspects of the parks. And now the song is called It's Magical and can be viewed by clicking on the link down in the description box below. And this video is actually really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was really, really fantastic. And if you go and watch it, you'll understand that how he's kind of put it together. It's in a real kind of disco kind of style, and it's using different videos of different guests, and also a couple of cast members in there too, kind of talking about their favourite things. And it's got a fantastic tune as well to it. It's a really catchy tune. It's called It's Magical, and really great. So I definitely recommend you going to click on the link down below. I mean, I don't talk about every single video that Disney Parks releases because there's way too many, but this one I really think that you should go and watch it. I mean, I just loved it and definitely would recommend it. So yeah, go and check that out if you're interested. A new music video from Steve Porter. Great stuff there. Okay, a couple of refurbishment announcements now, and this week the Barnstormer at Magic Kingdom is closing for a short 2-day refurbishment on January the 29th and 30th, reopening on January the 31st. So just be aware of that if you're heading to the Magic Kingdom this week on those 2 days, on the 29th or the 30th, the Barnstormer will be closed. And finally, the Mad Tea Party at Magic Kingdom has been set for refurbishment once again, and it will close on April the 10th and reopen on May the 22nd. So we kind of had some, well, we didn't really know what's happening a few weeks ago. It was set for refurbishment, and then Disney kind of, well, the refurbishment didn't go ahead, and we were wondering when it was going to happen again. So yeah, we have now got confirmation that it will be happening on the 11th. Yes, well, it closes on the 10th of April, so it'll be happening throughout April and then through May, and reopening on May 22nd. So yeah, just be aware of that if you're heading to Magic Kingdom during that time. Okay, so that is all the Walt Disney World news for you guys this week. So now moving on to the other news, and it has been speculated for a while now, but this week it was officially announced that Disney's Aladdin will be coming to Broadway in spring 2014. Now it will run at the New Amsterdam Theatre, placing Disney's current production of Mary Poppins, and a tryout kind of version will begin in November of this year in Toronto, Canada for 9 weeks, and it will actually be an expanded version of the premiere show, which was produced in Seattle in 2011. So Disney did kind of do an initial tryout in Seattle 2 years ago now, wouldn't it have been 2 years ago? But there now, I guess it had good reviews from what I've heard, and this version will include new songs, new kind of stuff like that. Apparently kind of a new way of doing the flying carpet, which wasn't done in Seattle, so I'm very excited to see that. And also Proud of Your Boy, the deleted song from the movie, will be appearing, which means that Aladdin's mum will also be in the show, which is great news. I mean, I'd love to see what their kind of relationship was. From what I've seen of the Proud of Your Boy stuff, it does look very, very interesting, so that'll be great. I mean, we've got a while now until it does officially start, spring 2014, so pretty much a year away, isn't it? But it is, as I said, going to be having tryouts in Seattle. No, it wasn't Seattle. It's going to be in Toronto this time. Toronto, Canada is where the trial will be. So yeah, I'll keep you up to date with any new news about that. But yeah, that is that. Okay, our final little bit of news for this week. Actually, we saw a piece of news which many Star Wars fans have been waiting for since Disney announced they were producing 3 new Star Wars movies last year. And that is who would direct the next instalment. And Disney has officially confirmed yesterday, actually, that J.J. Abrams will be directing Episode VII. And obviously Abrams is best known for his successful rebirth of Star Trek in 2009, as well as the creation of TV shows Lost, Alias and Fringe. So great news there. It's fantastic to see that they are really pushing this project forward, and I'm so excited really to see what they do, what J.J. Abrams does with the series and with the next film. So very exciting news there, and I am very much looking forward to bringing you all the latest about Star Wars as it comes. I know some people are kind of a bit sceptical about what it'll be like someone who has directed Star Trek before, what it'll be like when he turns to Star Wars, but I'm sure he will do a fantastic job. And for me, great choice. I mean, from what I've seen of his work, I think it's great, and so there we go. So some fantastic news there. Well, fantastic for me. I don't know about, what do you think? Do you think J.J. Abrams, so I'm getting all mixed up, J.J. Abrams, do you think he was a good choice as director of Star Wars Episode VII? Personally, yes. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, so there we go. So that is pretty much all the news for this week. So I hope you enjoyed it. This has been the Disney News Show episode 64 for Sunday the 27th of January 2013 from me, Joe Worthington, aka CruellasFurCoat. Don't forget to check out any of them links of the stuff that I mentioned in today's episode. They're down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to comment on anything that I mentioned today. I love hearing your thoughts, comments, questions, anything. Leave them down below in the comments section. Send me a personal message. Send me a tweet. Follow me on Twitter if you like. I'm at CruellasFurCoat. Link to that is also down below. A lot of links today, isn't there? But there we go. So, so yeah, that is pretty much it. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.